very confident, says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
All right,
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jaden Love ass.
I mean, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retiring, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan?
Gervonta, Tank Davis, and Jake Paul sit face-to-face across from Piers Morgan. Tension hanging thick in the air. Confidence radiates from both men. Two very different worlds colliding under one roof. Jake acknowledges what everyone's been saying. That Tank is by far the most dangerous and experienced opponent he's ever faced. A massive leap from anyone else on his resume. But Davis doesn't flinch. Calm, composed, and razor-focused. He promises to show a sharper, stronger, and smarter version of himself when the lights go down and the bell rings. For him, it's not just another fight. It's a statement.
Sharper, just my focus gotta be blazing that night. Just man him in that ring. All in all, be better.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking. And I also saw, I think I saw 6 rounds. Is what you thinking? I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
7, yeah, it's right around there.
Yeah, 7.
How you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round it's gonna be?
First, his skills. The moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how durable he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I could get him where I want him, that's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
To be a good beating.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Yeah.
Jake Paul leans forward, eyes steady, and tells Piers Morgan that everything people think they know will be tested on Saturday, November 15th. When that first punch lands, he says, all the talk ends. He's certain that the ring will reveal the truth. Not the interviews, not the headlines, but the performance itself. Jake insists his actions will speak louder than any press quote, proving who truly deserves victory once the spotlight hits. In many ways, his confidence embodies the modern era of boxing, a sport that has evolved from pure competition into a global entertainment machine powered by fame, spectacle, and viral attention.
Says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
Emiliano Vargas sees Jake Paul as the first fighter to fully understand this transformation. Instead of grinding through a long amateur career or chasing Olympic dreams, Jake built his audience before ever stepping into the ring. He fused the power of social media with boxing's brutal beauty, turning followers into ticket buyers and clicks into million-dollar paydays. For younger fans, boxing is no longer just about belts or rankings. It's about stories, rivalries, and personality-driven drama. But Vargas warns that something sacred risks being lost. The legends of the past spent decades earning their place under the bright lights, climbing through blood, sweat, and heartbreak. Today, one viral clip can launch a rookie into superstardom overnight. The excitement is undeniable, yet Vargas reminds us that true boxing, honor, skill, and legacy must never be overshadowed by fame.
Non-basketball terms, just such a funny internet comment. But explain this to me like a third grader. What is an exhibition fight?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. All I know is that Jake is making, God damn.
But when they say
look, God bless Jake, bro, because this is what he figured out. He figured out this. He figured out boxing is all about attention.
100%.
And he went from Disney to, you know, getting paid. What I told you, world champions that have dedicated their whole life to this sport,
yeah,
they will never get paid. Not even a percentage of what he's making.
Yeah.
But because attention brings dollars. It doesn't matter if it's a podcast, if it's a movie premiere, if it's boxing. If there's no attention on it, you're not going to make no money from it.
This is like the WNBA conference. That's
For
why
sure.
they don't make the money, because they don't have the attention.
No, for sure. I was at the WNBA yesterday. That shit was lit, bro.
It was lit?
I was chopping it up with Floyd was there.
It was
Like,
good?
people they won by like I think 1 or 2 points. But I was standing up and I was jumping, you know, it was the finals though.
Yeah.
It's the finals. So all that aside, I just feel like Gervonta could crack though, bro.
Oh, of
Gervonta
course.
could crack. I mean,
So this is what I want
sparring, he's sparred light heavyweights and heavyweights before. Like this ain't nothing new.
Even taller guys.
For sure.
Yeah, so what I really want to ask you in regards to that fight is like, obviously someone like Gervonta is not, in his mind, he's not going to go out there and look stupid, no matter how it goes.
Right. No, he's not.
But that's what when I see it's an
He's not.
exhibition fight, I'm like, what does that mean?
And you can still get knocked out. You know, I feel like that means there's not going to be no winner.
No effect on the record.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. But you could get knocked out.
So you don't think, because like, you know, the beef now is like, this shit's the WWE. That's what people say about boxing.
I mean,
like, you're completely right about Jake and what he's done. It's insane.
Yeah.
But he'll get the WWE. Oh, this is just like, what is this? Do you see it that way?
God bless him, bro. God bless. Hey, call my fights WWE fights, whatever you want to call it. If I'm getting paid 80, $100 million, I mean, come on, bro. And look, the thing is, every single person that is commenting that, if they brought $100 million check in front of you,
Oh, I'm fighting.
From Garrett's point of view, the matchup itself feels almost unreal. A collision that years ago would have been laughed off as fantasy. A decorated professional like Gervonta Davis facing a YouTuber turned boxer? It sounds like fiction, but in today's world, spectacle sells. Garrett admits this fight isn't about lacking talent. It's about how the game has changed. Jake Paul built a career from chaos, mastering the art of attention. He knows how to dominate headlines, ignite controversy, and make people care, even if they hate him. Gareth calls this fight a mirror of modern boxing. Unpredictable, polarizing, and impossible to ignore. Whether fans call it a circus or a revolution, Jake's influence has reshaped what it means to earn a spotlight.
Up all this.
Well, there's an end game and a bookend to what Jake Paul's doing, and I think he's getting very close to the bone with this one because it doesn't really work. It's the biggest freak show so far. Like you say, Gervonta is not in everybody's list, but he's there or thereabouts in the pound for pound list. I mean, since the Lamont Roach fight, people have been down on him a little bit more. You know, a lot of people might have lost that fight, you know. Obviously, his troubles and travails away from the ring have meant that, you know, people are starting to question at 33 now, is he?
No, I don't even think he's that.
31.
I think it's 31 max,
31.
yeah.
But they're beginning to question his validity.
Yeah.
31, yeah? 30. Okay. Yeah. They're beginning to question, or I think we all are, but people are in general beginning to, pundits, and some fans are beginning to question his validity in that top 10 pound for pound list. I think he belongs there myself, or just outside it. Certainly in the top 15, no question. Maybe top 13. I think I've got him. I think I had him at 11 or 12, but might have done a list on Saturday night. And obviously, we want to see him in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. It's the big fight. Or even in Naoya Inoue at some point. Which is a fantasy matchup that I remember dreaming about around the same time I was dreaming about Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez a couple of years ago.
Coach Reg steps in to defend his fighter. He reminds everyone that Gervonta Tank Davis didn't appear out of nowhere. He was forged through wars in the ring. From one weight class to another, Tank climbed to the ranks, dismantling dangerous contenders and earning every ounce of respect through devastating knockouts. Reg insists that when a fighter reaches Tank's level, judgment becomes constant. Critics accuse him of chasing money, but the coach says he's simply securing what he's already earned. Boxing is cruel, Reg explains. One bad night, one mistake, it can all disappear. After years of brutal training camps, physical tolls, and mental battles, Tank deserves to choose fights that reward both his legacy and his livelihood. To Reg, Tank still represents the essence of real boxing, discipline, courage, and championship spirit. While critics nitpick what he hasn't done, supporters see what he's already achieved. That's the heavy price of greatness.
You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retiring, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan? I mean, if that's your plan to retire, then go get the bag and then go about your business. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm not against it.
You got some people that are very critical of Tank. Does it make sense depending on what you're in boxing for? Because you got some people that want to fight the best. You got some people that want the accolades, the belts, the undisputeds. And you got some people that just came in this game like, look, I'm trying to get my family out of poverty and give us generational wealth. Does it all depend on what you decided to box for?
Well, Tank accomplished a lot at a young age. You know what I mean? He accomplished a lot at a young age. So I wouldn't be mad if he took the bag and went about his business and never fought again. You know what I mean? Plus, look at some of the things that he's going through. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that can affect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're trying to be in this game. So I think, get the bag and go. That's your plan. Get the bag and go.
For me, of course, I wanted to see him fight Shakur. I wanted to see him fight Devin.
Yeah, we all wanted.
At press events, Gervonta Davis remains silent, his stillness louder than any boast. He listens, watches, and speaks only when it matters. That quiet intensity keeps everyone guessing. Commentators like Manx and Mora note how this contrast adds cinematic tension to the build-up. Jake Paul thrives in the spotlight, the showman orchestrating the energy, while Tank sits like a storm waiting to break. Their chemistry feels symbolic. New school fame colliding with old school fire. When they sit side by side, even their posture tells a story. One shaped by algorithms and attention, the other by sweat and scars. Two worlds, one ring, in a fight that promises to define both eras.